Student loan debt has increased 5 times faster than wages have over the past 10 years. In the 1987 to 1988 school year, the average cost to attend a 4-year university was $3,190 per year. Today, with prices adjusted to reflect 2017 dollars, the average cost has risen to $9,970 per year. That's a 213% increase. The problem is that wages haven't increased proportionately. For example, a student working a part-time job in 1987 and earning minimum wage could pay for over 106% of their college expenses, but a student working a part-time job earning minimum wage today couldn't even pay for 69% of their college expenses. This means that in the 1987 to 1988 school year, it was still possible for a student to graduate from college without debt, enter the workforce, and begin saving for retirement immediately. Today, not so much. Today, when a student graduates, even though they may have worked while attending school, chances are high that they will still owe money on their education. So even though they are able to enter the workforce immediately after graduation, they still won't be able to save as much as someone who graduates debt-free. Unfortunately, these unbalanced tuition costs have consumed the saving power of the majority of American college graduates, and without their savings power, it makes it hard for them to achieve the American dream, or even a bright financial future. Here's something else that's happening. As over 10,000 baby boomers retire every day, these lower wages and lack of savings become a greater and greater liability to the college graduates because the taxes required to pay for the ever-increasing cost of the baby boomers' retirement will have to come out of their pockets. In fact, it's been shown that in the future, the cost of Medicare and Medicaid for one baby boomer alone will be nearly double what it is today. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are 74 million baby boomers in America. So who's going to provide this money? Millennials certainly aren't earning or saving the money necessary. Here's a solution to the problem. Allow full employment to occur in America by deregulation. Once there's full employment, then wages will naturally rise as workers once again have the leverage necessary to demand higher wages for their skills. These higher wages will increase taxes collected, and those taxes will help supply the need required for the boomers. Naturally, skilled workers will fill the demand for the higher paying jobs and occupations more readily than mere college graduates. This is because college and universities aren't necessarily equipped to teach these skills. They've become really good at offering degrees and studies, but unfortunately, these don't automatically lead to developing new skills or sharpening old ones. This brings up another good point about 529 college saving plans. Under current circumstances, these government-regulated saving plans may not be the best method to be saving for your child's future education. Here's why. Not all education takes place in a classroom, and the uses of 529 plans are limited. If the money you've paid into your child's 529 plan is used for something other than qualified education expenses, you have to pay both federal income taxes and a 10% penalty. A better alternative to a 529 plan can be a certain type of permanent whole life insurance that builds cash value tax deferred and is accessible tax-free. The benefit of this type of approach over a 529 plan is that you're building and funding an asset that continues to grow even after your child's education. And since there are no regulations on what you can use your cash value for, unlike a 529 plan, your options aren't limited. In my book, that's a good thing. The more options, the better. So, until wages begin to rise, time spent in college or universities may be a loss to your child's overall financial well-being. College and university degrees can be beneficial for certain professional occupations, but always consider the cost versus the risk. Realize that a degree can be earned any time in the future, but the cost of lost wages and debt accumulated are difficult obstacles to overcome once they begin to compound against you. Hey, thanks for watching. To learn more about the permanent whole life insurance we were just talking about, watch this video. You'll see there are many different types of life insurance out there, and many of the products aren't any good. So make sure you get the right kind. You want participating whole life insurance with a mutual company.